Okay, you guys, what is up? King Lightning gonna do a response video. This response video is gonna be to my boy Notre Damus. He did a video, I believe the 20 something of November, and this video was entitled "Bleach Topic Video: Tite Kubo, Bad Writer but Good Artist." And the reason being is because the reason why I'm doing this video response is because it's been a while since I've actually praised Kubo about something. It has been a good long while. I believe the last chapter I actually truly enjoyed of Bleach was when Madarame fought the Jackpot Kid. That was a good chapter. But let's actually talk about the topic at hand. Is Bleach good artwork but bad writing? Now, ultimately speaking, the writer, because Kubo, the writing, it was good, but then after Soul Society, it was shit. But a lot of that actually has to do with Kubo's editor, because here's the thing, all right? Kubo is not doing the story by himself. He has editors to back up what he does, to give tips and etc. And someone told me that apparently, when Aizen went to go kill all the freaking goddamn Espada, like when Aizen took out everyone during the Karakura Chotown arc, the fake Karakura Chotown, apparently his editors told him to do that, and that's fucking stupid as all hell. That really is stupid. So, then again, it is Kubo's decision. He makes the final decision. And so, if he didn't want it to happen, then he could have just said no, fuck that. But I guess not. I don't know why. It's pretty obvious. It's stupid, but whatever. But onto the artwork, because the writing is pretty obvious that the writing has, plummeted since the first half of Bleach. But let's get on with the artwork, right? Because I want to talk about the artwork. The artwork, in my opinion, of Bleach is, the character detail. And by the way, I'm not an artist, all right? I don't know that much about art in a sense of, specific things. Because I'm pretty sure that Master King JC would know a lot more than me. But that being said, Kubo's character detail is very good. In my opinion, it's very good, alright? A good example would be Orihime. For this particular topic, a good example is Orihime. There's one moment when she's like crying. Yeah, it was right during the Grimi Zhao fight. And then she's crying, telling Ichigo, I don't want you to get hurt, and etc. Well, in the manga, Kubo puts great detail in that moment. He has very good detail. And at specific times, he can have great background detail. Like the background will be very vibrant, very rich. Sometimes. However, now that the positives out of the way, onto the negative. Because you know why? Because it's the true shit. It's the true shit. My problem is that sometimes Kubo, he has good character detail. Sometimes he can have great background detail. But most of the time, what do we see in the background? White. Fucking white. White. And I will get more into this so I will get into this more detail, but here's the thing, right? His background can be a lot better, but he chooses not to put stuff in his background. It's just white. Furthermore, his character design, I'm not liking it, alright? His character design, in my opinion, he could do a lot more with it, and let me tell you why, alright? Notice how Ichigo looks almost exactly like Hisagi, who looks almost exactly like Kaiba Shien, or Shien Kaiba, whatever. These three individuals in the same story look almost exactly the same. What the fuck? What the fuck? When we take a look at Aizen's transformations are all white. Why are they all fucking white? Like, what is that? The fact that none of the captains, with the exception of Kyoraku, the fact that none of them go out of their way to like mod up their, their uniform, they all look the same. All the vice captains look all the fucking same with their suits and etc. The only difference is Matsumoto, who cleavage and etc. Yeah. When we see the Espada vary from fucking this to that to this to that to this to that. But they're all wearing white. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what's with your obsession with white? Like, what the fuck? Yo, like, let a brother in. Like, why do you like white so much? Like, I'm just saying. And also, another issue that I have with Kubo's artwork. And you know what? No. It's not really the artwork, but it's the manga. In the manga sense, this does affect his artwork in a way. And that's the frame size, alright? Now when you take a look at Bleach, most of the time you're going to see medium to large frames. Kubo very rarely does small frames. The reason why, I have no idea. But Kubo very rarely does small frames. Most of his frames are big ass frames. And most of the time, it's just the character standing there in that frame, and they're surrounded with white. What the fuck? I understand if you have a large frame for like a very important scene, but some of the scenes that you think are supposed to be quote unquote important aren't that important, alright? Like, for example, right? If Aizen were to cut off Ichigo's head, I'm just saying. If Aizen were to cut off Ichigo's head, that would be worthy of a large frame. If we're getting a bird's eye view or a wide range view of a town, of a certain location, that is worthy of a wide, large frame. You don't have to do large frames for Orihime crying. There is no need for that. There is no fucking need. There's no need. There is no need to have these large frames for, like, I don't know. You guys get what I'm trying to say. Alright, you guys get it. The frame size, Kubo has to do a lot more with the smaller frames, alright? And also, he has to put a lot more dialogue in his fucking goddamn manga. Surprisingly, there's not much of this, where there should be a lot of this, because this helps the story progress. Sometimes when you're reading Bleach, guess what? You're not actually reading, you're watching. You're clicking and you're clicking and you're clicking, and all you're seeing is a picture book. It's a picture book of just shit. Fuck us up with that. Oh, and one more thing, alright? One more thing. What you did to Tosin, how you made him into a fucking bug, shitty. And for some reason, this quote-unquote bug is all black. Just black. I mean, no vibrant colored wings, no, multiple arms of different color and shit, or like whatever. No different color, like hair, no, just black. Just black. I mean, what the fuck? So what I'm saying here is that Kubo has great character detail. He has those moments where he defines the character, and that certain depiction, it's very good. And sometimes he can have great background detail. But when you take a look at the overall picture, his artwork does need some work in a few categories, right? Master King JC, let me know, because I know that you're like an artist, so let me know if like my shit is somewhat thorough. I don't know. Alright, I'm just doing me, alright? I do math, right? I know numbers. Right? I'm a mathematician. Numbers. So anyway, that being said, King of Lightning, rate, comment, and subscribe. Signing off.